Well, hi, and welcome back to the channel. So this week we're going to head on a road trip. We are going to head west out of Sydney. We've got a couple of different locations to visit. So we're going to leave Sydney, we're going to head west out through the city there, and we're going to end up in the mountains and at the Blue Mountains National Park. We've identified this amazing location in the Blue Mountains National Park there, which is actually a canyon that you can access and get some really amazing shots of the canyon. After that, we're going to take a short drive and we're going to go to the what's called the Zigzag Railway. And the Zigzag Railway is very old. It's currently closed for refurbishment, which means we can get in and take a few shots of the viaducts and some of these old bridges, and it just looks quite spectacular. So looking forward to that. After the Zigzag, we're going to head further west again, and we're going to end up in the little town, the country town of Orange. Beautiful little town, and we've identified just outside Orange there's a waterfall location which just looked spectacular. So got to do it. Let's go. Well, hi there. So right now we're in the Blue Mountains National Park, just west of Sydney, a couple hours west of Sydney. We've just gone for a bit of a bushwalk, come through the valley here, and we've come across these this area between these sort of pagodas in the hillside. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but right in front of me is this enormous rock that's sort of fallen into the gap here, and it's caught in this gap. Obviously it's pretty safe to walk under because that's where the trail goes. So, but I just thought it made for an amazing shot. So what I've done is I've set up in portrait mode. We've got a little bit of contrast in the darks and lights in the shot. So I'm going to do my favorite 5-shot bracket here, just to make sure the light on the rock doesn't blow out. Trying to get a little bit of leading line of the path going through under the rock here as well. What an amazing place! Just sensational. So let's get this shot in the bag. Check this one out. I don't often use models in my landscape shots, but I just thought this shot lent itself to it. Betty was kind enough to put the pack on and go for a walk through the canyon there, and I thought it complemented the shot quite well. Yeah. Ah, yeah. Now we're talking. Do we, No, just walk straight through here. I'm just thinking, is there a shot here, or... It's amazing. Can you believe it? Wow. So we've come down to the very narrowest piece of this gorge, and you can see there's a pathway through. what we're going to try and do is set up and get some probably long exposure shots here. We've waited until the sun was quite high in the sky so that we can try and get some light rays coming through between the canyon walls. So let's go check this out. So this first shot is 30 seconds because it's really quite dark down here. So I'm going to do a 30-second exposure sitting on the tripod. I'm at f9 and I'm focused about halfway in front of me in the scene here. I've still got the graduated filter on because the light coming in from up top is still really quite bright. So let's see what this 30-second shot gives us. I actually think there's going to be quite a bit of colour in this because the walls, I can see greens, I can see oranges. There's going to be quite a bit of colour in this shot. So let's check it out. Hi again. So we've just come through the canyon from where I was before, and when you turn around, which you should always do because when you turn around that's normally where the best shot is, you turn around, you see this view through the canyon. This is just an amazing place. So what I've done is I've done a 1 minute exposure here because there's no sunlight on this shot. There's no blue sky getting in this shot. There's just amazing shadows and light formations with amazing colour in the rock here as well. The path that's sort of in there is a leading line. So I'm shooting at f9. I'm shooting at 1 minute to get this exposure. It's quite dark. I'm down at ISO 50. So let's get this shot in the bag. Check this one out. Hi again. So the last shot you just saw was about 10 feet in front of where I am now. As I was coming back, I looked up and saw this amazing orange lit up rock which is above the canyon, at the top of the canyon up here. So I've managed to capture a bit of that glow in the top of the frame, which I think is probably the best shot yet. But anyway, let's see what you think. Check this one out. Well, that's it again, this time from the Blue Mountains National Park, a couple hours west of Sydney. Took us about 3 hours to get here today, but wow, was that worth every minute. This is just incredible, never been here before. I'll definitely come back to this place. And lots of different shots today, all down the gully, of course. So anyway, let me know what was your favourite shot. Interested to know down in the comments below here. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, do all that stuff. It's now about 3 p.m. so we're gonna head back, probably get some dinner, and we're gonna do it all again tomorrow. Anyway, see you next time. Cheers. Well, that concludes part one of our mission to head out west of Sydney and shoot a few different locations. Hope you enjoyed part one. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, do all that stuff. I figured the last thing you needed to hear was me waffling on for another 15 or so minutes to do part two, so we'll do that in a separate video, and I hope to catch up with you next time. See you then. Cheers. Cheers.